Hello again. This is a very, very rainy Pup in the Life, and we're back after almost a week. We are basically just, we were on holidays and on holiday, and we're trying to be somehow just relaxing. It's not obvious, doesn't happen all the time, but this is what we try to do. I was in Trieste with mom, and that's just where we are actually where you know having a vacation for my grandma, so mom's mom. And here we are again. This is not a pup in the life while walking, because you get it, it's raining quite a lot. Also, today is not even a gym day. Lots of things to do at the office, and this is where we're at. So today we talk about how with money you can either buy time to understand what you're going to do, or press and push the accelerator on what the market says it's working. So fast backwards to January 2024, mom is talking to an angel investor of Brent Plains, who's actually saying, I think that the model you shall go for is the partner program. And he even says the reseller program, through which you can actually have the people actually buying your licenses in bulk. Mom runs a software business. And then, have them basically help you out in the market. So you're leaving quite a bit of money on the table, but you actually don't care, because what you mostly care about is actually being able to push the product in the market, and then you're going to figure out how to get that money back. So basically you accept to be paid, like, I don't know, 1,000 euros and not 5,000, because you need to you actually need to basically just get that client, even though they're not paying as much as they should. Also, there are many companies that have your existing clients already in their database, and they're trusted, and so you don't really need that. You don't really need to work on that lead by yourself. And so mom talks about it internally, and the only thing that is clear is that we're understaffed for that, and that is a thing that startups always encounter, because it's pretty common that this happens, no? And the problem is that you cannot really just say, okay, like, you don't care, and you just forget about that great idea that you think it's gonna work. Like, it's very hard, and it's not like something totally different from it's just a tiny tweak of the business model. And so mom starts thinking about who could potentially these partners be. And so she starts reaching out, and so it happens like marketing agencies, digital consulting firms in general, software houses, and IT companies. And meanwhile, team IT starts beginning developing something on the back end, but at a portal level, so partner portal level, and in terms of product feature. And yet we're still understaffed, because the funds that mom raised are meant to really refine the model that we already know, which has proven to work, like proof of product market fit, and confirm some seriously interesting growth percentages without making the startup implode, which is what happens all the time in startups. I mean, a lot of times. Still, mom is not satisfied, because if this is something the market is interested in, you really want to make it happen. Like, you cannot just avoid the fact that it exists. And so fast forward to August 2024, Brent Plains, mom's company monthly management meeting. They show mom that the partner portal is actually already ready. And we also have a draft of the legal documents, along with a series of features that will be ready within a month. And so still, mom is not satisfied, because this is something that the market is even more interested in. I mean, the type of proof, of social proof that we have, and the feedback from the market is quite evident. It's quite self-explanatory. And so, I tell mom tells herself, okay, let's set some goals, like both in terms of the number of partners and revenues and margins achieved. And so the first onboarding for 2024, the number is very, very low because it's still a test. And before mom just has the time to talk to a trusted advisor, the spots that we had set aside for 2024, they are already taken. And there's a week in which an SDR at mom's companies just finds 5 potential ones without like even trying and reaching them out. And so mom has just like opened officially the waiting list for next year, so 2025. And still she's not satisfied because the company needs to move at an even faster rate, because this is something that the market clearly really wants. And that's also the reason why behind the scenes, mom's company is also raising again. These are days, in which mom just feels like a race between the meeting with the next investor and or formalizing agreements with yet another partner. No, so as I said, the money that you're looking for is mainly to do 2 things, and probably in the first like stages, it's the first one. So buying time to figure out what to do. And in the second stages, like later stages, is pushing the accelerator on what the market is telling your company that works. And mom's company did the first, and then it's probably going to do the second. And the real truth is, you have no idea how well the speed of your financial partners, so your investors, will align with the speed of your business partners. But the thing is that by the 3rd, 4th, or 5th signal that the market is responding to something, even if you don't have the resources to manage it, like, you really must be able to respond. So, as I said, the money that you're trying to fundraise either serves you and it's useful for you to buy time to figure out what you do, or push on what you already have, which means maybe more marketing, more product development, or even more hirings, which is usually the case for it. So please try and understand what is useful for you to understand and to basically try and see how, basically how, like, why are you raising for real? And you're gonna find the reason why. And if you find the reason why, you can also explain it better. And you have, as we always said, you have also defined the problems, or the main thing that you need to solve for the business. So this is basically what it is. And I hope you are, you figured it out. If you haven't figured it out, ask yourself why and find an answer. Because if you don't have an answer, don't expect your client or your investing firm to have the answer for you. Okay, cool. This was the podcast for today. I hope you're fine, you're well, and we can speak soon. And we're back with the podcast. I will send you kisses, hugs, and a bit of barks. Bye.